The Great Emu War, when Australia declared war on birds. In 1932, Australia faced a unique enemy, emus. Yes, giant flightless birds. This strange and somewhat humorous event, known as the Great Emu War, occurred when emus began ravaging farmlands in Western Australia. The government responded by sending soldiers armed with machine guns to try and stop the birds. What happened next is one of the most bizarre military operations in history. The story of the Great Emu War. After World War I, Australian soldiers were given farmland in Western Australia to help establish a thriving wheat industry. However, by 1932, these farmers faced a new challenge. Around 20,000 emus, migrating inland after breeding season, invaded the farmland, destroying crops in their search for food. The government's response. The farmers, frustrated and desperate, turned to the government for help. In response, Major G.P.W. Meredith of the Royal Australian Artillery was sent to Western Australia with soldiers armed with Lewis machine guns and 10,000 rounds of ammunition. Their mission was to cull the emu population and protect the farmland. The battle begins. On November 2, 1932, the soldiers encountered about 50 emus. They opened fire, but the birds quickly scattered, making it difficult to hit them. Despite the soldiers' best efforts, the emus proved surprisingly agile and resilient. Over the course of a few days, they tried different tactics, including ambushes, but the emus often outran the soldiers and survived the onslaught. Emus won. Humans, though. After weeks of trying and failing, Major Meredith admitted defeat. The soldiers had managed to kill around 1,000 emus, but it made little difference with tens of thousands still causing chaos. The operation was called off, and the emus won the war. Farmers were left to fend off the birds themselves, and the story became an embarrassing but amusing chapter in Australian history. The Great Emu War has since become a humorous and quirky story of military failure. It's a reminder of how nature can sometimes outwit even the best-laid human plans. The event continues to be told as an example of strange but true historical occurrences, proving that sometimes the most unexpected battles are the hardest to win. Subscribe X Story Time to watch more interesting videos, and don't forget to hit the bell icon.